Here in Istanbul, journalists, academics and writers from across the world are attending a conference. They're discussing how the media covers Palestine. Jamal Khashoggi was scheduled to be a speaker at the event. At the conference for us, TRT World's Ahmed Aliolu. Ahmed, you've been doing a series of interviews for us every hour. Who have you got with you this time?
Adnan, indeed, one of the guests we have is also a filmmaker, a female filmmaker, Palestinian, very proud of what she's doing, along with lots of participants from more than 90 countries came here to participate in this conference about the discourse in the international media about the Palestinian cause. Dima Abu Ghosh is the filmmaker and she's joining us here. Her film won the first award of the conference. Yes. Dima, tell us more about what exactly you're doing and why do you think it's important for the Palestinian cause to produce and fill in the vacuum in this industry?
Well, as a Palestinian filmmaker, you know, we always feel this challenge and this burden, if you like, that we carry the cause on our shoulders, as we say. So I enjoy making films, but more importantly, it's a medium for me to tell stories of Palestinians. For example, the film that won the prize, MWAS, it tells the story of my village that was demolished in 1967. I was 2 years old when it was demolished, and all my life I felt that I need to tell this story. So the film follows my journey. Building a maquette, we built a model for the village as it used to be before it was demolished.
With these films, Dima, do you think that you're able to reach out to your audience? Do you feel that they're accessible and you're achieving your goals by addressing the international community, people in the West? Do you feel it's accessible?
Not so much, you know, it's very difficult. It's like you're trying to find your way. First of all, in Palestine, we don't really have the resources that we need to make the films. We don't have the system, the process to make these films accessible abroad. So you have to do most of the work yourself, or depending on a small crew and friends, you know, that help you. It depends, like also on the film, with documentary films, you know, there's always these what they call difficult stories. We're faced always with that. You know, Palestinian stories, they are difficult to sell, if you like, you know.
Okay, now on the other hand, lots of people are always accusing the international community, the other, if you will, of not listening to the Palestinian narrative. Don't you feel that there is a vacuum, that the Palestinians themselves, you're not hearing lots of voices, you're not doing enough as Palestinians to let your message reach out to these people? Don't you think so? Or it's only the others who are not receiving you?
No, absolutely, I agree with you. Of course, it's not only the others. We also are responsible. We need to learn how to address the other. I don't think it's the other. I think we as human beings, we just need to communicate. We need to learn that we all as humans have things in common, and we need to learn how to communicate. So we need as Palestinians to learn how to communicate our stories to audiences abroad. And of course, there are responsibilities on us. Lying on, you know, for example, with film developing, you know, we need to learn the new language of film, for example. We need to learn not to keep repeating ourselves. Not everybody's going to listen to us just because we're Palestinians, you know. So
what about the Israelis, filmmaker? Do you think they're doing good job promoting the narrative, the rhetoric of Israel?
Well, what I can say with confidence is that the Israeli government supports the Israeli filmmakers.
What about the Palestinian
100%.
government?
We know we don't have the resources, enough resources, in terms of technologies, in terms of funds, in terms of promoting the film, you know, in all the stages. The government in Israel, they are behind the filmmakers. In Palestine, we are still under occupation. Maybe this is a reality that we need to address more seriously. We are still under occupation, so the Palestinian Authority don't really have the authority and the independence and the resources to support us.
What are the stories you feel that need to be more covered in these kind of documentary filmmaking industry?
Well, I can speak for myself. I would like to address issues and subjects that are important, first and foremost, for Palestinian audience and for Arab audience. And for me, if I succeed to do that, I think, then I will also reach to the audience, to the Western audience, if you like.
Dima, thank you very much for your participation.
Thank you very much.
So Adnan, lots of things again happening, female voices, and lots of journalists, activists, intellectuals coming from all the corners of the world to participate to this conference, how to develop the Palestinian discourse in the international media here in Istanbul. Adnan.
Once again, Ahmet Aliolu, appreciate it. Thank you very much.